The curriculum is a determinant of good learning or not. Some experts also state that the curriculum is the essence of education. The good and bad results of education are determined by the curriculum and can build students' critical awareness. Provide curriculum impact and change for better than the previous curriculum. Like Combase Research 2015, the curriculum planning process must be based on several ideologies, including science, education, social, and humanity. The process of changing the curriculum, of course, also follows the times. The curriculum created must be able to meet the needs in educational dynamic to be able to facilitate children with the knowledge, skill, and abilities needed for the future. Indonesia itself has changed its curriculum 11 times, including the independent curriculum. The MBKM aims to create competitive human beings. This means that humans are healthy, intelligent, adaptive, creative, innovative, skilled, dignified, productive, and have character according to Pancasila values. In general, the activities offered in the MBKM program include student exchange, apprenticeship, the Merdeka project, and village building or thematic lectures in real-world lectures. With the MBKM program, the Ministry of Education and Culture provide a form of facility to carry out student learning freedom and independence. Students are free to choose the MBKM program, which is certainly very useful for developing student soft skills.
Okay, next is literature review. So, the first study was analyzed by Maipita, Dalimunte, and Sagala 2021. They said about how to encourage tertiary institutions to be more independent and flexible in conducting learning to create an innovative culture of knowledge without being restrictive, and to be able to follow the needs of students through the Merdeka learning curriculum, which is designed in accordance with the policies of the Ministry of Education and Culture. The title of this article is The Development of an Merdeka Curriculum Learning in the Era of the Industrial Revolutions 4.0. The method used by the author is a qualitative investigations using group discussion techniques. From the point of view of the author, they agree with the strategy of the Minister of Education and Culture of the Republic of Indonesia, namely that assessing students' competence must be more in line with current needs. An Merdeka curriculum must be also constructed and integrated with various courses according to their grouping. The second study was analyzed by Supriyati, Royani, Triano, Supriyanti, and Aziza 2022. They argue that digging deeply into existing facts and data is very important, and also highlight the effectiveness of gamified learning methods for education management in the industrial era 4.0. The study was titled The Framework for Implementing the MBKM Program in Higher Education Academic Activities. The method used is a qualitative method. The author of this article has a point of view that the MBKM implementation framework must be based on internal and external factors. Internal analysis is carried out by considering strengths and weaknesses, while external analysis examines opportunities and threats. The author believes that this can form a strategy so that the MBKM implementation framework can go well. The last study was titled Curriculum Transformation and the Impact to the Implementation in Learning based on lecturer's perspective. This study was conducted by Weldiningsi, Sunismi, Widawati, and Amarwati in 2022. The methodology using in this research is a qualitative methods with data collected through questionnaire. The study's target population are all lectors of Universitas Islam Malang, numbering 400 with data obtained from 309 letters from 10 faculties with 23 study programs. And based on author research, they argued that many lecturers at university agree that Merdeka curriculum had a lot of good impacts.
So next is result and finding. The first, there are the implementation of Merdeka curriculum. The planning of Merdeka campus is basically learning innovation to achieve a high quality learning. That's why MBKM also gives freedom to students to be Merdeka in learning and create fun learning. There are three important stages of Merdeka learning. First, building a technology-based educational system. Second, cross-stakeholder collaboration. And thirdly, the importance of data. And also, the Minister of Education and Culture considers that the MBKM program provides an opportunity for students to gain experience in the real world. Through the MBKM program, students can build connection with the industrial world. This can be done through internship, research collaborations with companies, participation in industrial projects, or community service activities that are relevant to a particular industrial sector. The implementation of the Merdeka curriculum can be seen from the project-based learning process in this curriculum and the use of authentic assessment, and all implementation is carried out by students. And then this new curriculum has several differences compared to the previous curriculum. For the example, the simplification of lesson plans, this is done so that learning plans can be carried out more easily.
And the second is the impact of the Merdeka curriculum on student college and university. Student understanding of the MBKM program in general is still low, even though socialization has been carried out both offline and online. Even so, students who previously had knowledge or information about MBKM program would be more active in digging for additional information both online and offline. They will believe that this program is good to be included in the learning curriculum. On the other hand, students' participation in this program is very diverse. Students who are ready to take part in this program will know that the head of study program is driving this program, while students who are not ready to take part on this program will think that this program is fully driven by the Minister of Education. Most students prefer to join the MBKM internship program, and this program is becoming popular among students because their contract studies already have courses for internship. This has made some students interested in joining the program in the following semester. In addition, the students who find this program good and beneficial for their studies will recommend this program to their peers. With this MBKM, students are free to choose fields of study outside of campus that they are interested in. This shows that the Merdeka campus provides an independent and flexible form of learning that students can do outside the classroom, even outside the campus, so the innovative study habits are created. And according to students' needs and get lots of connection or friends outside their own class.
3. The obstacles in the implementation of the Merdeka curriculum. There are several factors about it. First, there is a change in the structure of the curriculum because there must be adjustments to the implementation there in academic file only. And that's why students need very good adjustment to the implementation carried out on it. The difficulty of finding partners to work with, difficulty finding village, logistical difficulties, and lack of facilities are also obstacles encountered in implementing these programs. To overcome these obstacles, parties from several universities are still evaluating what needs to be followed up to date in these programs. On the other hand, in the observation made at the Citizens Education Study Programs, the Indonesian University of Education showed a variety of different opinions about the MBKM programs in that department. Students think that by contracting studies offered by the MBKM program, they can improve their academic competence so that students have deeper proficiency for global competition. However, it is very unfortunate because the programs offered are limited because they still need to follow university regulation and policies. This shows that there is still a need for adjustment and a number of additions that need to be implemented so that students have a wider choice to choose the MBKM program that suits their talents' interests.
Next, it's about the obstacles after implementing the program. So there are various about it, and The obstacles that occurs because of the implementation of the program is happen because mostly it completed in a relatively short time, so that sometimes the results obtained are not optimal and are still abstract. To overcome these obstacles, the university is still evaluating what needs to be followed up because this is one of the study program's efforts to meet the target. Also, there are some difficulties from the village, logistical difficulties, and lack of facilities. Another obstacle is because of the world of education. It can reduce the quality of education in Indonesia because students may find a comfort place in terms of learning, that is, they study according to their interests and talents. But if students focus too much on that field, they may lose basic knowledge and skills in more important courses or subjects. And on the other side, Merdeka curriculum can lead to differences in educational standards between one region and another because there is still difficult differentiate between one regions to another. In addition, the freedom given to students in determining their own learning path can cause confusion for students, especially for those who don't have sufficient understanding of the field of study that they choose. And the last, it's also there are some differentiate between private universities and public universities. So the government need to help them for private universities to find solutions and suitable mechanisms so that private universities that are still small and not widely known can also establish good cooperation with institutions and universities that are already large.
So in this slide is about methodology. The method that uses in this mini research is literature study. And furthermore, in 2013, Sugiono in his book entitled Metode Penelitian Kuantitatif, Kualitatif, dan R&D explained that literature study is a process of observing and analyzing theories, references, and scientific literature from research that has occurred. Then the process will be associated with the culture, values, and norms that develop in social situation as the study progresses. And then the procedure begins by collecting primary and secondary sources. Next, set the category of library sources according to needs, then perform data collection of library sources. The next process is to display the data as a findings, abstract the data into facts, analyze the facts, and get new information and knowledge that is needed. And then the data sources contain are 5 books and 16 journals. And then the last is conclusion. According to the result obtained from the literature studies process, that the implementation of an Merdeka curriculum at the university levels brings very good change that are felt by students and lecturers. And then the recommendation for this program is to coordinate and cooperate well with the study programs in each campus because there are several study programs that have certain provisions related to the independent campus program. That way, the students know well the regulations in the related study programs so as not to cause difficulties for students. So that's all from our group. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.